Hi, good morning. My name is Florence, for those of you that are new to my channel. And my channel is all about, well, it's in flux right now. I'm not sure what my channel is about, but I think overall just health, wellness, mindfulness, beauty, just living a really positive life in many different aspects. I think I might start a series around my morning reflections. So this morning I'm journaling as I often do. This time I'm free writing. Got this from Marshalls, as you can see. And I started a new book. It's called The Daily Stoic, and my friend that is in tune with the universe, it's funny because I told her that I described her that way and we were laughing about it. She's a lot more, she's not as zany as I make her sound, but she suggested a book called The Daily Stoic. It's all about stoicism. There were these Roman and Greek philosophers that philosophized about life and how you're supposed to live it and ethics. And so in this book, the translators or the author of the book, or the person that puts the book together, translated everything and put it into a format where every single day you get like a nugget of wisdom. So it's like 365 meditations. So the way that I use it now is I listen to the first meditation. You can read it as well. I have it as an Audible book. And the first chapter is all about understanding what's in your control and what's not in your control, and the fact that you can change your perspective by focusing on the things that you can actually change and influence. So it's actually like the Serenity Prayer as well. I don't have it memorized, but it's basically the same idea if you're familiar with that. But yeah, I'm gonna read my entry around that meditation because I thought it was pretty good. It made me feel a lot better. To be honest, I woke up this morning and I was like, this sucks. Like I was in a really negative mood, but after listening to that and then rereading this passage that I wrote in my journal, I feel a lot better. So I just want to share. All right, so I wrote, listen to, and excuse me if I stumble over my words, it's because my handwriting is terrible. So sorry. Listen to The Daily Stoic today. The first chapter is about perspective, understanding what is within your control and what's not, and only focusing on what you actually can change and influence. So then I listed the things that I can't control. Things I can't control. The fact that I was laid off. Surprise if you didn't watch my other video. I was laid off the other day because of all of the COVID cost cutting at my company. So that sucked. Another thing I can't control, the fact that some friends are showing less support than I would have anticipated. Not calling anyone out right now. It's not a huge deal. It's just certain people I thought would like call me or write me maybe like a longer message didn't. So it's fine. I can't control the fact that we're in a shelter-in-place situation, and I can't control some of the guys that I deal with that don't act in a way that make me feel loved and adored. So, such is life. It's like every girl problems. Things that I can control are the way I view this time of isolation and time being unemployed, the things I do with my free time, and the friends that I focus on, the thoughts that I focus on, my daily routine, and my next move, whether that be like a project or next role of employment. So then I just summarize all of that because it's kind of like bullet points. So I put, basically, I choose to view this layoff not as a death, as Uncle Steve said. So on my Instagram, I guess Steve Harvey has almost like a talk show, and he talked to this woman about like breaking up, and he said, a lot of people think of breakups as a death of a relationship, and he said, don't think of it like that. Think of it as a birth for you unto something new, a birth for you to be the true person that you are, to be greater than you were when you were with that person. So it doesn't have to be this like negative thing, he didn't die or whatever. you were born into something greater. So anywho, so basically I choose to view this layoff not as a death, as Uncle Steve said, but as a birth into something new and great. I loved my company job. I'm not going to mention, you can probably figure out where I worked, but anyways, who's to say that something even greater is not around the corner for me? Like I said the other day to my mom, I never took vacation for 3 years, and now I have tons of paid time to myself. I did get a severance. I was really lucky and fortunate for that. Time to reflect, rest, and grow so that when I start the next job or adventure, I'll be totally refreshed and stronger than ever. This is also a ton of time for me to jump into new and creative projects. It's a time for rest, relaxation, creativity, reflection, and growth, and also truth. I'm finding out who is a true friend and also who isn't. I've been pleasantly surprised and disappointed, but more so pleasantly surprised. Smiley face. So that was my journal entry today. I think that a lot of people probably are going through similar things to me. These are not highly specific to like any one person, and hopefully this can help you jumpstart your positive thinking in this time of stress. So yeah, have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.